Bro, Javi, the project is due tomorrow at 2 a.m. and we haven't done anything.
Don't worry, Trevi. I know something that could keep us up the entire night.
What is it, bro? I need it.
I bought it from this homeless guy. He calls it a caffeine injection.
Bro, don't you mean like a coffee?
No, of course not. We should try it out either way, though.
I'm tweaking!
Hello, everyone. Today we are going to be talking about the drug that brings the best out of people who have to work the night shift. Caffeine. It's regarded as the most widely accepted drug, too, and it is absolutely everywhere. You can find it in tea, coffee, soda, chocolate, energy drinks, and of course, coffee. Every coffee is different. Espresso, frappuccino, latte, mocha, you name it. Each has different amounts of caffeine put into it, though espresso is known to have a much stronger dose.
Yo, so as like my friend Javi said, caffeine is the most socially acceptable drug in the world next to alcohol. Everyone knows you drink it in the morning or when you need to stay up, but not everyone knows the reaction it makes in your body. To put it simply, it blocks the adenosine receptors, which takes care of relaxation in the nervous system. Let's say you're with your partner, your boyfriend, girlfriend, I don't know which way you swing. The brain releases certain chemicals that the adenosine receptors take care of, and that is what makes you sleepy and like relaxed. Caffeine, he does not care. He got his girl taken away from him at Valentine's by his distant cousin cocaine. He blocks the receptors, and by consequence, it inhibits phosphodiesterase. That's a weird word, which is an important enzyme. This is what gives you the, shakes after having one too many cups of coffee. In more scientific, nerdy terms, caffeine consists of three compounds: paraxanthine, theobromine, and theophylline. Paraxanthine increases oxygen and nutrients received into the brain. Theobromine breaks fat and promotes muscle growth. And theophylline increases heart rate and concentration. Simply, it gives off a lot of dopamine and wakes you up.
Thank you for your input, Trevi. Anyway, that should be enough for the chemical reaction. Let's dive deep into the rich history and importance of caffeine. The discovery itself of the chemical reaction happened when some German guy called Friedrich Ferdinand Runge isolated caffeine from coffee beans in 1815. Then, was synthesized and simplified into smaller compounds by Emil Fischer in 1895. But remember, that's only when the chemical reaction of caffeine was discovered. If we go farther back, let's try 2473 BC. Caffeine was included a lot in tea, which was in China. Soon, it spread to other parts of the world in the form of coffee, like in the Middle East and the New World, which had cocoa beans. Sooner than later, caffeine ended up being one of the biggest export and import markets in history, being one of the main poster boys for the East India Company.
Hey, thank you, Javi. No one could say it better. Now,
Cool tips.
let's talk about tradition. Because now we're going to talk about how the chemical reaction changed over the time, in history, and gradually became more important in different countries and cultures. During ancient times, so let's say China and Mesoamerica, caffeine was used for rituals and medical purposes, and usually reserved for those in royalty. And during the medieval era, coffee rose in the Islamic world, being used both socially and religiously. Coffee houses were created, which is basically ancient Starbucks, like in the desert, like Aladdin, during the era of enlightenment. Coffee houses became increasingly more popular, and coffee itself helped energize workers and also simply became a hobby for people that just like drinking it. During the Industrial Revolution, nothing really changed for coffee, except for the fact that it became produced and became a serious factor for good work ethic. Now in today's world, which is in 19,000s until now, caffeine spread through many other consumables, like soda and energy drinks. Brands like Coke, Pepsi, Monster, Red Bull, you name it, appeared everywhere on the market. Caffeine today is considered a convenience, used to partially cope with stress and other problems. It's been widely accepted as a healthy drug consumed internationally. Now, caffeine is studied as still the most consumed drug of all time.
Thank you so much, Trevi. Great explanation. Though considered a convenience, can caffeine also be bad for you? My answer to that is most definitely. An overconsumption of caffeine may cause heart problems, insomnia, dehydration, liver and kidney issues, and GERD. A lethal dose of caffeine is considered to be 10 to 14 grams, which equals around 70 cups of coffee. Now, in conclusion, let's explain the mole calculations of coffee and acid molecules. To start off, caffeine's molar mass is 194.19 grams. When it reacts with stomach acid and water, it breaks down in a process called hydrolysis. Basically, caffeine and water equals theobromine with smaller molecules. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed our video.